Hello and welcome here with the Darkened Paradox. And today we are doing a different kind of Minecraft stream once again. Today we are doing a command block, uh, another command block video. I know I do a good bit of these, but it's because I quite enjoy these, and these can actually be pretty fun. And something I want to do is I also have one thing to show you guys that got left out of one of our videos. And another thing is I want to show you guys how you can learn how to do command blocks on your and not get bored of it, because a lot of people look at command blocks and the problem they have is they look at it and they're like, one, there's like, okay, let's go to like something like this, like okay, there's so much typing involved, there's so much stuff to remember, things like this that are complicated. They have these giant lists of commands you have to put in, and a lot of people don't want to do it because it just sounds like a whole bunch of work, and it's just boring to them and stuff. But the thing I don't understand is people got to figure it out, okay? Because there's a lot of people out there with incredible building skills. Like for example, one of my friends, he is actually a absolutely incredible builder on Minecraft, and I think he would probably enjoy things like this because you could make very crazy adventure maps with them. Now, granted, you can make adventure maps without command blocks. You can do it completely vanilla. Okay, well, I guess this is still vanilla, but you can do it completely without command blocks, use signs and all that kind of stuff. But something that's going to make it a lot more fun, add more life to the game, and make it so much more crazy, it is command blocks. Now, most people, when you're doing these, a lot of people are going to look at them and think, okay, that's boring. But something I've learned is use your imagination, be creative. Kind of make a storyline of events and characters as you do each command block. So, like this. Oh, crap. God dang it. I did not mean to do that. I gotta fix those now. I gotta figure out which ones. Okay, so 4, negative, negative. Okay, what is this one? Okay, so basically these two are gonna be okay, so let's see. -4 and 4, 4 and -4. So basically now we want, I hate that. I absolutely hate it does that. Okay, so we need 4 and 4 and 2 -4s. Okay, there we go. So that should fix it. Yeah, that'll fix it. All right. That's one thing you gotta be careful. Don't accidentally break your command blocks. You get what commands it is. It's kind of bad. So basically, what I kind of did here is I started off with something basic. Okay. I'm gonna have a special sheep named Doom. Okay. Now the reason I'm gonna have it apply the effect of blindness to it is because if I wanted to originally apply a particle right off the bat, but when you do that, it's constantly activating, and it will constantly send these, and you also have to have, and it won't activate the comparator for some reason, and you want a comparator, because if not, a repeat block is constantly going to be doing its command, which means these are always going to be active, which one will lag the world absolutely horribly, and two is going to cause a whole bunch of unwanted necessary stuff to happen. But basically what I did is I kind of went along this, okay? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have a sheep, and when it's named Doom, something's gonna happen. Okay, so then my next thought was, what am I gonna make happen? And I decided I want lightning to strike around the sheep, right? So I didn't want just one piece of lightning somewhere. I wanted it in 4 corners and around it, like a square around it. So then I did this, all these, all right. And then let's see, hang on, actually, yeah. Wait a minute. So my question is 4, -4, -4, 4, 4 and 4, -4, -4. I'm not really quite sure why I have a duplicate of that. That was probably a mind error, basically, just a thinking error, honestly. But what you can easily do is just take this and replace it with something. Like, for example, you could say, Alright, so let's see, what do we got here? That's a particle, I think. Basically, what you could do is you come here and you could do, okay, I want it to make it a bad scene. Okay, so what you want to do is you do want to test these every once in a while just to make sure they're gonna work, right? So just kind of make sure you kind of pop in like this. So you just want to grab something to activate it with, which typically I just grab something simple with redstone. And if you do that, okay, so as you see, I don't know what I'm doing apparently. Okay, will this work? Okay. What am I doing wrong here? This is embarrassing. I don't even know a simple weather command. Oh, so it's just simple thunder. Okay, that's why. I'm overcomplicating it is what it is. So if I do this, yep, it'll give it a dark, nice, creepy scenery, you know? So we'll do, actually let's just do it the simple way. Weather, clear, enter. So then the weather will slowly go back to clear. So when that happens, it's basically just going to make it a nice dark scene. Okay, so you're gonna keep going. So you just want to start off with one thing, alright? Now you want to slowly add in commands that you've never done. This will help you learn how to do commands, but also make it fun because you're kind of creating a storyline in your head. So I start off with a sheep. Okay, a sheep name's Doomed. What's gonna happen with the sheep named Doomed? It's just like when the sheep enters, you want something crazy to happen because of course it's named Doom. So we have lightning and horrible weather. Then I thought, okay, we're gonna replace the sheep with something horrible. So we're gonna bring in a Ender Dragon, right? So an Ender Dragon is going to come after the sheep. The sheep is going to die because it's going to be like the dragon replaces the sheep. So oh no, we had a sheep turn into a dragon. All right, so that's a weird story. Oh wait, hang on. Okay, well apparently we already had a weather. So I'm not even sure. I think I just did too many command blocks and kind of messed up there. So let's see, what can we replace this with? So we want to kind of add to the story. So it's kind of getting dark and gloomy. A sheep turns into a dragon, right? So let's see. All right. So what can we put here? So what we could do is here we'll do execute at player. All right. Tilde, no, tilde. All right. And then we can do a particle. Okay, we'll make it look like the player is in some sort of distress. Now, I want you guys to know something I found out. I couldn't get particles to work for the longest time. The reason being is they are highly cap sensitive. You cannot have caps and stuff in this. And it's way more sensitive than normal commands. I figured out the hard way. So if it is not exactly right, the particle will not work. So just keep that in mind. But we'll do critical hit emitter, okay? And then we'll do tilde. We're gonna do we'll probably be doing 2 because that will make it more clear because the critical hit emitter kind of appears lower than where it actually comes in. So when we do this, it's going to make it look like we're in distress, kind of, you know? That's going to give us blindness, and it's going to start talking to us. It's going to act like we're talking, all right? And then it's going to say something spooky, and then it's going to start summoning in soldiers, all right? So what if this is it's going to summon in at the Ender Dragon. It's going to be at different coordinates in like a box around the dragon, and it's also going to name the golems soldiers. So we have a sheep that turns into a dragon with a storm coming around it. Then soldiers come in to fight the dragon. So there you go. You're kind of making a weird little crazy storyline. Now you can also do this thing. You can do things like this for adventure maps. This could be like your first adventure map trial. You know, you just want to do it, practice, use your imagination. The more you use your imagination, the more fun it will be, and at the same time you're learning commands. So basically what now you can do is do like, say, I must power the, let's see here, let's do something creative. Let's see, the cannon. Okay, we'll do that. All right. What that will do is it's going to say in chat, like we're talking, and say we must power the cannon. So then what you want to do is you can put another block here. Now for chain command blocks, the arrows have to be pointed like this. All right. If it's pointed in any direction, it will not work. Basically when you're placing them, the flat part is going against the block that you started with, and it's going to slowly just keep going and loop around. All right. The arrows have to be pointed in the direction that the command blocks are going. All right. Okay, so you say I must power the cannon. All right. So we'll pretend like there's some magical building over here, and what we'll do is we'll do test for entity at item name equals. All right, so let's see what kind of item do we want to power the cannon. All right, let's just do redstone block. All right, but this is a item name, so you'll have to do what it's called in the menu. So block of redstone. All right, now hang on, let's open this up. And now what we're going to do also is we're going to also do comma radius equals 5. So basically this isn't going to work everywhere. We do always active. See, it's so now what's going to happen is let's put a comparator here so you guys can see. All right, so if we throw a redstone block over here, nothing's gonna happen, right? If we throw it here, something's gonna happen because this is in a radius of 5 of the block. So this is something you can try, okay? Because this is something that's highly useful and needed. So what you can do is you can do that. All right, now if you want to make it smaller because of whatever your building is, you can do like radius 3, and instead nothing. But over here, it's going to do something. So you have to be closer, right? So there you go. You can slowly just add in small things you've never done before. Okay, so like this. You're adding in an item type, how to do the name of an item, and then adding in a radius on top of that. And that can start your next sequence of commands. And then what you can do is you can do a impulse. All right, so we're going to do, okay, so the cannon's powdered. So we can do title at all, title, and then cannon charging, all right, and then okay, typically you'd want to do like a chain or something, but I want to add a bit of a delay and lead to the next thing. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do then title at all, title, cannon firing. All right, so it's gonna fire the cannon. All right, and then we're gonna do another one of these, and then this is where we're gonna have like the cannon actually fire. So we're gonna do, we'll do execute at entity type Ender Dragon tilde 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 for wherever the dragon's at. All right. And then summon lightning bolt. All right. We'll do a summon lightning bolt. Tilde tilde tilde. All right. I think that will work. Let's test. Oh, okay. Well, let's just make sure it's not going to have any errors. Okay, so it just says no targets match selector. So that's good. All right. I do need to check something real quick. It just dawned on me. I think this requires tildes, to be honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and change that. So we have like a little weird story thing of a magical sheep here. Then we have to power cannon and everything goes. So basically what you can do is you can slowly make your own little storyline. It doesn't even have to be your own storyline. You can go off like a storyline of a map you've seen or something like that. And you can slowly add like your own thing. And you can slowly work into different commands and different coordinates and different mechanics of how it works. When you do that, it makes it fun and you're slowly learning commands. So this is one way I actually really like to learn commands. So what I'm going to do real quick is we'll do kill at entity type equals Ender Dragon. That way it's like the cannon was the lightning and it shot down the Ender Dragon. Alright. And then after that we'll do say hooray, it's dead. Alright, so now what you want to do, now that you think you've gotten your little command here set up, now what I am gonna do is we're gonna make ourselves a little pin now, alright? Because now it's time to test it, right? And in order to do that, we have to have our special little sheep, don't we? Alright, so let's see. We'll get some fences here just to put the sheep in. Do weather clear so we can make sure everything works right. I did not mean to click away from that. Okay, we do that. Alright, so we'll just do a tiny little pin, okay? We're not going to do anything too huge because it's just a little pin to test this out. So you want to test out your commands and make sure everything's working right. So we can spawn on a sheep all day long. Not going to do anything. We have to have a sheep named Doom. Capital D and lowercase rest of the way. So you just name Doom, and then if we put this on the sheep here, the sheep is gonna trigger everything and it's gonna all go crazy, you know? Alright, so what I do want to do is something I should probably do is we're gonna want to hold the Ender Dragon in place so we can see it, because if not, it's gonna fly off, it's gonna destroy everything, and it's also just gonna be a pain in the butt. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna do TP at entity type Ender Dragon to tilde 5 tilde. That way, if we leave this on always active, when there is a Ender Dragon, it's going to lock them in place over here. So that way we won't have the dragon flying off everywhere, alright? So now it's time to test it. So all we need to do is grab everything we're going to need, right? Alright. Leave that stuff there so we can clear out some stuff. So now, if we name the sheep, everything should start. Alright, so let's go ahead and do effect at all clear. That way we can at least see what's kind of going on, because I forgot I added blindness. So now we can see what happened. So the lightning came down, the weather turned bad, the dragon came, the sheep died. The dragon's being held in place at the moment. But yeah. I'm not really sure what happened. Okay, I see what happened. So I forgot to put things in. That's why this didn't work like it's supposed to. So this is why you should always test your commands. Because basically what had happened was the command, I copied and pasted it and just changed the simple numbers. And because I did that, I didn't realize the first command was incorrect. Therefore, all of the commands didn't work. So what we need to do is we need to go back and start over. Alright, so let's see if our little execution thing works though, however. Yep, look at there. Cannon charging, cannon firing, and then it shoots down the dragon. So our little cannon feature works. So there we go, we got that working. So now we just need to get back to this. Now, these didn't execute correctly, which means these things didn't work, alright? Now, I'm not really sure why the titles and stuff didn't work. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure why this is staying on. Oh, oops. Okay, so that does do it, and then look, it does say everything. Alright. Okay, we need to do affected all clear, and then do weather clear. So let's go ahead and let's change blindness for a minute. That way, we can still see. Blindness is a cool little effect to add to it, but for now we're just gonna do strength just so we can kind of see here. I'm still not sure. Still not sure why this is on, to be honest. Why is it doing that? Oh, and blindness or strength, what you can do is I think you can hide the particles. So if you want to hide the particles, you can. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Okay, there we go. And if we fix that, okay, so that fixed it. I think it just kind of glitched out, honestly. I'm not really sure what happened. I think it was going off of the previous output is what happened. So you'll have to figure out how you want to fix that. This. Okay, so that's how you can fix it, actually. So all you gotta do is shut off the previous output for any with comparators. And if you do that, then it will prevent the comparators from locking up. I honestly didn't even realize that, unfortunately. So that's an issue there. But now you know you can. Alright, so now that we're like that, let's try it again. Okay, so let's do it again. Alright. Actually, what we can do is do this. And as you guys saw, lightning struck, the weather went dark, we got affected, and the Ender Dragon came. And as you see, the Ender Dragon's here. Let's power the cannon. We got the title screen, so everything's working. Right, everything's working. So then you wanna throw that, and then boom. All right, these are still locking up. I'm not really sure why. But as you see, granted, this is a lot of stuff, and it does go quick. You still can add stuff to it. Sometimes it's going to be really satisfying when you actually complete something that you want. And sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's going to be disappointing. Not going to lie, I'm not really sure why these keep locking on. If anyone knows why these keep turning on like this, please let me know. Because this isn't even doing commands, so these should not be coming on. I'm not really sure what's causing it, honestly. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope this kind of helped you guys. I hope this encourages you guys to kind of learn a little bit more about the game. And this isn't just learning about the game, but this actually kind of teaches you a tiny bit amount of like programming and stuff. Not really a lot, to be honest, but like some games might have similar mechanics, and then you'll be able to know how to do them in those games. But yeah, I hope this helped you guys. If it did, let me know. If it didn't, go ahead and let me know too, and I'll see if I can find something more helpful. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.